Who's the true leader of the Zodiac? Is it Aries, the fiery warrior who charges headfirst into life, blazing trails where no one else dares to walk? Or is it Capricorn, the master strategist, quietly climbing to the top of the mountain until they rule over it all? Tonight, we're unlocking an ancient rivalry buried in the stars, one that astrologers have debated for centuries. And by the end of this video, you'll know once and for all which sign wears the true crown of leadership and why. Let's face it, leadership is one of the biggest questions in astrology. We always talk about who's the smartest, who's the most loyal, who's most likely to be rich. But at the end of the day, there's a deeper cosmic battle playing out. The stars themselves show us two powerful forces: Aries, the first sign of the Zodiac, born to initiate, and Capricorn, the 10th sign, born to conquer. But what does real leadership even mean? Is it about charisma, the ability to inspire others and take bold risks? Or is it about patience, long-term vision, and the ability to build empires that last beyond a lifetime? If you've ever wondered whether Aries or Capricorn holds that crown, you're about to get your answer, not just from pop astrology, but from deep astrological truths rooted in history, psychology, and real-life examples. To unravel this, we need to look at the essence of both signs, their planetary rulers, their elemental nature, their astrology houses, and how these all shape what leadership means to them. Along the way, we'll compare how Aries and Capricorn actually lead in relationships, careers, friendships, and society as a whole. Aries energy is raw fire. It bursts forth like a spark of lightning, initiating cycles, breaking barriers, and demanding movement where there was once stagnation. Ruled by Mars, the planet of war and action, Aries is often the one to step up first when others hesitate. Think of Aries leadership like this. They are warriors carrying a torch, lighting paths that no one else dares to take. They're not afraid of uncertainty because to Aries, risk is part of the adventure. They inspire others by example, showing courage where fear would usually rule. But Aries leadership has its challenges too. Being impulsive and reactive means sometimes they leap before looking. They might rally people to charge forward, but if the plan isn't thought out, their army of followers could stumble. Aries is brilliant at starting revolutions, but not always perfect at sustaining them. Still, there's no denying their charisma. Aries doesn't ask for followers, they naturally attract them, because people are drawn to their fearlessness. Isn't it funny how sometimes the simple act of acting first is all it takes for others to follow? Now let's look at Capricorn, an entirely different energy. While Aries is ruled by Mars, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, planet of discipline, time, and structure. If Aries is the trailblazer, Capricorn is the empire builder. Imagine Capricorn leadership like a general who's not only winning today's battle, but planning for the next 10 years of campaigns. Patient, calculating, and disciplined, Capricorn doesn't rush into leadership. They seize it when they know the timing is right. For Capricorns, power isn't about short-term victories. It's about lasting control. They're the ones who rise to positions of real authority, political leaders, CEOs, institutions, because they understand that true leadership isn't just about the moment. It's about creating structures that outlive them. Of course, their challenge lies in rigidity. Sometimes the Capricorn leader becomes so focused on control that they forget leadership is also about inspiring, not just commanding. Still, nobody can deny, when Capricorn sets their sights on power, very little can stop them. So here we have fire versus earth. One bursts forth and inspires immediate action, Aries. The other holds steady, builds, and creates structures that last, Capricorn. It's tempting to ask which is better, but the truth is, they lead in different ways. Aries is the leader people turn to during chaos and fear, when you need someone brave enough to take the first step. Capricorn is the leader people trust over time, when you need endurance, stability, and long-term success. Think about it this way. Aries lights the torch. Capricorn builds the city that torch illuminates. Aries leads in the storm. Capricorn leads when rebuilding afterwards. This is where things get even more interesting. Aries leadership and career is about innovation and initiative. They thrive in fields where courage and creativity are required. Entrepreneurship, activism, sports, the arts. They inspire people to try something new. Capricorn leadership, by contrast, thrives in corporate structures, politics, and business empires. They play the long game, They climb organizational hierarchies not because they crave attention like Leo, but because they crave control. When you see a Capricorn at the top of an empire, know that years of patience and persistence went into that seat. So, in career terms, Aries often becomes the pioneer, the founder, the spark. Capricorn becomes the CEO, the authority, the ruler. Let's zoom out to the bigger world. Aries leaders often show up in revolutions, as warriors, generals, activists, or public figures who spark new movements. Their role in society is to disrupt and renew. Think of historical figures who defied the odds, fought against injustice, and catalyzed change. That's Aries energy. Capricorn leaders, by contrast, dominate in politics, government, and long-standing social institutions. They're the ones building nations, directing laws, and shaping economic systems. Their role is not to break the rules, it's to create them. Which one sounds like the real leader? The one who starts the movement, or the one who creates the laws? Quick question for you. Who do you think is the true leader? Aries with their fearless fire, or Capricorn with their unshakable ambition? Let me know in the comments right now, because this debate has split astrology fans for decades. And make sure you stay until the end, because I'm going to reveal the surprising cosmic factor that truly makes one of these two signs come out on top. Here it is, the moment of truth. If we measure leadership by charisma, daring, and the ability to inspire others instantly, Aries takes the crown. They are the generals, the revolutionaries, the passion-driven leaders who can move crowds with sheer energy alone. But if we measure leadership by persistence, discipline, and the ability to create systems that outlast the individual, Capricorn is the real ruler. They are the empire builders, the governors, the ones who hold power long after the war is over. And here's the secret reveal. Astrologically, Saturn outranks Mars. Capricorn's ruler Saturn signifies authority on a cosmic scale. While Aries may start the fire, Capricorn decides where that fire will burn and how long it will last. In the final analysis, the real leader of the Zodiac is Capricorn. So, Aries may inspire the charge, but Capricorn holds the throne. Both are leaders in their own way, and we need both. Aries to start the revolution, Capricorn to finish it. Without Aries, we wouldn't have courage. Without Capricorn, we wouldn't have stability. But if you're asking who the Zodiac crowns as the eternal ruler, it's Capricorn. If you enjoyed this cosmic showdown, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more astrology deep dives. Because in our next video, we're tackling another fiery debate. Which sign is the true genius of the Zodiac? You won't want to miss it.